Hello everyone, hope you're doing well. Let's get straight into the news. Declan Rice is injured and he's going to be out for tonight's game, but also up to 6 weeks as well with a knee injury. He got it on England duty. He was jogging away from a throw-in, I believe, which is a really strange way of picking up the injury. But it's a massive blow for West Ham. You know, we're in with a chance of European football. You don't want to say that the season's over now kind of thing, but it's hard not to feel like that. It's hard not to think, because Declan is a huge part of us getting there, but also the way we play is built around the way that Declan plays, and we just don't have a suitable alternative in this squad. There is one or two players who should be given an opportunity. I'll get onto that in a second. But the news is that Declan Rice is out for 6 weeks, and it's frustrating more than anything. And no one will be more frustrated than Declan as well. Let's make no mistake about that. He'll be gutted that he's not involved tonight. He'll be absolutely gutted that he can't play the rest of the season, because that injury, 6 weeks, does take you up till mid-May. The season finishes on 23rd. We might be fortunate to get him back for the last 2 or 3 games, and if it's not too bad, maybe get him for 4 or 5. But by the looks of it, he's going to be missing for at least 3 games as well, and that's just a huge blow to West Ham and David Moyes. And the challenge now is, how are we going to play without Declan? What are we going to do? How are we going to replace him? And he's irreplaceable. The truth is, he is irreplaceable. There's no one we can put in there that just slots in perfectly. You know, if Bowen's out, you put Ben Rama in, or you put Lanzini in, and there's not too much difference. Soufal's out, you put Fredericks in, Ben Johnson in, something like that. You know, we've had Ogbonna out, or missing Ogbonna. Yes, we are, but we've been able to slot Diop in there. And there just isn't such a thing for Declan. Mark Noble is the obvious candidate who I would hugely expect to start tonight. But that's I know he's the most experienced player now in the team, but that's a lot of pressure on him to fill the Declan Rice boots. And we've seen him this season, he can't do it. He's been struggling this season to do that. So the question is, what's David Moyes going to do? And he's going to have to gamble. He's going to have to pull up. He's going to have to go and do a risk somewhere. Now, the obvious answer is probably Connor Coventry. Expectations are that he could step up into the senior squad. He's been involved in the senior squad this season. He's been on the bench plenty of times recently. Glowing reports from the 23s, playing for the Irish team as well. So can he come in and step up? It's a big ask. But West Ham almost need a hero. They need someone that's going to step up and go, I can do this role, I can fit in there. There's been some calls for Issa Diop to step in there, and this is bad. It is bad that we are doing this. Personally, tonight anyway, I'd like to see Pablo Fornals in beside Thomas Souček and do something different ahead of them, because I don't think Wolves are the most physical, imposing centre midfield in the league. They're probably the least physical, imposing centre midfield, and I think that makes it possibly easier for Fornals. Now, I'm not saying Fornals would be the long-term option there. I personally wouldn't play him against Leicester City, up against Tielemans and Ndidi. I think he'd struggle in that one, but I think against Wolves he'd be okay in there. But this is where you look at the January transfer window and think, when we come out of that, we thought, you better hope there's not an injury to Antonio, and you better hope there's not an injury to one of the 2 centre midfielders. We've now got that injury, and of course you can't expect. You couldn't have, in January, you couldn't have thought, well, we'll have to get someone in because they're going to get injured. We didn't know that, but we knew we were skating on thin ice. We knew we were playing with fire, and now we're getting burnt a little bit. And it's just a bit frustrating, but hopefully, fingers crossed, we've still got a good set of players. We've still got a good squad here. We've still got a good first 11 going out tonight against Wolves. But we're missing, arguably, our most important player, the captain on the pitch recently as well. It's just a huge blow for West Ham, and a huge blow for Declan Rice too. It's devastating, really, isn't it? It really does feel like a kick to the stomach hearing the news that Declan Rice is out for up to 6 weeks. Anyway, that's it for this video. Just a little quick one about the Declan Rice injury. Myself and Gonzo will be live at 7:10 tonight when we get the team lineups. We'll do the build-up show to the game as well. We've got a live watch-along. Then we'll have the live review, then the player ratings for the patrons as well. But anyway, drop a like on the video if you enjoyed it, subscribe if you're new around here. I'll see you tonight at 7:10.